Listen carefully. They are harvesting your energy right now, even as you listen to this. Your attention, your emotions, your very life force are being drained silently, invisibly, without your awareness. Every second you spend mindlessly, scrolling, reacting impulsively, or absorbing negativity, you are giving away your most precious resource, your energy. But you can stop this. You can reclaim your power. You can protect your energy permanently, starting right now in this very moment. And you must, because your energy is your life. Without energy, there is no action, no focus, no creation. Without energy, your dreams remain fantasies, your goals stay distant, and your potential is never realized. Your energy is the essence of who you are. Every thought you entertain, every emotion you indulge, every interaction you engage in, either feeds your energy or drains it. Most people live unconsciously, allowing external forces, social media, toxic relationships, cultural programming, to dictate where their attention goes. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. This is the first law you must understand. Your energy follows your attention. Where you focus is where your life moves. If you constantly focus on fear, drama, gossip, or external chaos, you are feeding those things with your energy, giving them power over you. But if you redirect your attention towards growth, inner peace, gratitude, and discipline, your energy becomes refined, purified, and unstoppable. Think about this. In nature, everything that survives does so by managing its energy wisely. A predator does not waste energy on prey it cannot catch. Trees do not grow in toxic soil, yet humans, uniquely among all creatures, often waste their energy on things that offer no nourishment, no growth, no purpose. This is why Shi Heng Yi, a master of Shaolin wisdom, teaches that self-mastery begins with energy awareness. Without awareness, you are vulnerable to the invisible forces that seek to harvest your energy. Forces that don't care about your well-being, only about your attention, your emotional reaction, your engagement. Ask yourself honestly, how often do you feel drained, tired, anxious, overwhelmed, without even knowing why? That's because your energy is being pulled in 1,000 directions at once. You wake up, check your phone, and immediately your attention is hijacked by notifications, news, messages, none of which truly serve you. By the time your day begins, you've already given away much of your vital energy. But here's the empowering truth. No one can take your energy unless you allow it. This is a fact. Your energy cannot be stolen. It can only be given away, often through your unconscious choices. Therefore, protection begins with awareness and intention. Right now, make this decision. I reclaim my energy. I'm the master of my attention. I control where my focus goes. Say it again with conviction. My energy is mine alone. I protect it fiercely. I choose peace over chaos. I choose focus over distraction. These are not empty words. These are commands to your subconscious mind. The mind listens to what you affirm repeatedly. If you constantly tell yourself that you're tired, overwhelmed, or powerless, your mind will believe it, and your body will obey. But if you declare that you are strong, focused, and in control of your energy, your mind will align with that reality. Shi Heng Yi emphasizes that self-mastery is the ultimate protection. The mind must be trained like the body, disciplined, sharp, and resilient. Without discipline, your energy will leak into everything and everyone around you, leaving you exhausted, frustrated, and unfulfilled. Let me give you an example. Imagine your energy like a river. If the river is allowed to flow freely, without structure or direction, it floods everything in its path, causing damage and wasting its potential. But if the river is guided through a well-built channel, it becomes a source of power, capable of turning turbines, nurturing crops, sustaining life. Your energy works the same way. Without direction, it's wasted. With discipline, it becomes a force of creation. So how do you begin to protect your energy permanently? The first and most essential step is to guard your attention. Not everything deserves your focus. This is a hard truth, but it's one you must accept. Many things that scream for your attention, trending news, gossip, mindless entertainment, are designed specifically to harvest your energy, to keep you engaged for their benefit, not yours. Before you give your attention to anything, ask yourself, is this adding value to my life or is it stealing from it? If it's stealing, cut it off immediately without hesitation. You don't owe your attention to anyone or anything that does not serve your highest good. This is not selfishness. This is self-respect. Your energy is sacred. Treat it that way. Secondly, understand that your emotions are the gateway to your energy. Energy flows where emotion goes. If you allow anger, fear, jealousy, or anxiety to control you, your energy is scattered and weak. But when you cultivate calm, gratitude, resilience, and purpose, your energy becomes concentrated, focused, powerful. For example, think of a time when you were deeply angry. Notice how much energy it consumed. You couldn't focus, you couldn't rest, you were tense and drained. Now contrast that with a moment of gratitude or joy, how light and energized you felt. This is not just psychological, it's biological. Your emotions influence your nervous system, your hormones, your brain chemistry, all of which determine how your energy is distributed and experienced. Therefore, protecting your energy requires mastering your emotions. And mastering your emotions does not mean suppressing them. It means becoming aware of them, understanding them, and choosing your responses consciously. Affirm this to yourself. I master my emotions. I respond. I do not react. I channel my energy into growth, not into chaos. Every time you respond instead of react, you are protecting your energy. Every time you choose calm over conflict, clarity over confusion, purpose over distraction, you are strengthening your inner power. This is the beginning of true self-mastery. This is how you stop being a victim of your environment and start becoming the creator of your reality. Now that you understand the importance of guarding your attention and mastering your emotions, let's go deeper into the next essential principle, creating daily rituals that strengthen and protect your inner world. Your energy is not just something to defend passively, it must be cultivated actively. Think of your energy like a fire. If you do not tend to it, it will eventually burn out. But if you feed it properly, if you shield it from harsh winds and give it the fuel it needs, it will burn brightly, providing warmth, light, and power. One of the most powerful ways to protect and cultivate your energy is through daily practices. These are the non-negotiable habits that ground you, center you, and replenish your energy. Without these, you are vulnerable to the constant noise and demands of the external world. Shi Heng Yi emphasizes this deeply. Just as a martial artist trains the body daily to maintain strength and skill, you must train your mind and spirit every day to maintain energetic integrity. Let's start with the most fundamental practice, meditation. Meditation is not about escaping reality, it's about mastering it. When you meditate, you are training your mind to become still, to resist the endless pull of distractions, and to cultivate clarity and presence. Studies have shown that consistent meditation reduces stress, lowers cortisol levels, improves focus, and even rewires the brain for greater emotional regulation. But beyond the science, meditation reconnects you to your inner self, the source of your true energy. In silence, you remember who you are beyond the roles, the expectations, and the noise. You become aware of your thoughts without being controlled by them. This awareness creates space where you can choose how to direct your energy. Another vital practice is breath work. Your breath is the bridge between your mind and your body, between the conscious and the unconscious. Most people breathe shallowly, unconsciously, which keeps them locked in a state of stress and survival. But when you learn to breathe deeply and intentionally, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, signaling to your body that it is safe to relax, recharge, and heal. Shi Heng Yi and other masters of inner energy understand that the breath is not just about oxygen, it's about life force, known as Qi in Chinese philosophy. When you control your breath, you control your energy. When you control your energy, you control your life. Here's a simple practice you can start today. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6. Do this for 5 minutes every morning. Notice how your mind becomes clearer, your body more relaxed, your emotions more balanced. This is you reclaiming your energy. Affirm, with every breath I center myself. My energy is calm, grounded, and powerful. Another essential ritual is mindful movement. Your body stores energy. If your body is tense, stiff, or neglected, your energy becomes stagnant. This is why practices like Qigong, Tai Chi, yoga, or simply conscious walking are so effective. They allow your energy to flow freely, releasing blockages and restoring balance. Mindful movement is not about intensity, it's about intention. When you move with awareness, you synchronize your mind and body, creating harmony within yourself. This harmony becomes your natural defense against energetic drain. Ask yourself, when was the last time you truly paid attention to how your body feels? Not just when it's in pain, but when it's at rest, when it moves, when it breathes. Your body is the vessel of your energy. Care for it and your energy will flourish. Now let's address another powerful, yet often overlooked way to protect your energy: boundaries. Boundaries are not walls, they are filters. They allow in what nourishes you and keep out what harms you. Without clear boundaries, your energy is vulnerable to manipulation, exploitation, and depletion. Think of your boundaries as the immune system of your energetic body. Just as your physical immune system protects you from viruses and bacteria, your boundaries protect you from toxic influences, draining relationships, and harmful environments. You must learn to say no without guilt. You must recognize when someone or something is not aligned with your highest good and have the courage to distance yourself. This is not cruelty. This is self-respect. Affirm, I set healthy boundaries. I protect my energy from anything that does not serve my growth. Let me give you a clear example. If you have a friend who constantly complains, gossips, or belittles your dreams, that relationship is draining your energy. You may feel obligated to listen, to be polite, but every time you engage, you are giving away your energy to negativity. Over time, this erodes your motivation, your clarity, and your sense of self. Protecting your energy requires recognizing these patterns and choosing differently. You are not responsible for fixing others, but you are responsible for protecting yourself. Shi Heng Yi often says, it is not the external conditions that disturb you, but your internal response. This means that while you cannot always control what happens around you, you can always control how you respond and what you allow to affect your inner world. This leads us to another crucial principle: detachment. Detachment does not mean apathy. It means maintaining your inner peace regardless of external circumstances. When you are attached to outcomes, to people's opinions, or to material things, your energy becomes tied to things you cannot control. This creates anxiety, frustration, and disappointment. But when you cultivate detachment, you free your energy from these chains. You become centered within yourself, unshaken by the ups and downs of life. Affirm, I release what I cannot control. My energy remains centered and strong. Detachment allows you to engage with the world fully, but without losing yourself in it. It gives you the power to be compassionate without being consumed, to be ambitious without being obsessed, to be connected without being dependent. Now understand this deeply. Protecting your energy is not selfish. It is necessary. We live in a world that glorifies busyness, self-sacrifice, and constant availability, but these are illusions that lead to burnout, resentment, and disconnection from your true self. When your energy is protected, you live with clarity, strength, and peace. You stop being a victim of external circumstances and become the architect of your own life. From now on, remember, my energy is sacred. I decide where it flows. I protect it with awareness, discipline, and love. This is your new standard. This is how you live in alignment with your highest self. No one will do this for you. You must choose it. Right now, your energy is your life. Guard it, and you will reclaim your power forever. Now that you have understood the foundations of protecting your energy through inner awareness, daily rituals, boundaries, and detachment, we move to the final and most transformative layer, aligning your energy with your purpose and transcending the constant harvesting of your life force by external forces. Shi Heng Yi teaches that your energy is most vulnerable when you do not have clarity about your purpose. When you lack direction, your attention and effort are scattered, easily manipulated by others' agendas, social media, toxic relationships, and endless distractions. But when your energy is aligned with a higher purpose, it becomes focused, powerful, and nearly impossible to drain. Purpose is your shield. Purpose is your sword. Ask yourself right now, what am I truly here for? What is the higher calling that makes my energy sacred and non-negotiable? When you are clear about your purpose, you become selective about where your energy goes. You stop wasting time on things that do not serve your growth. You stop engaging in conversations that lead nowhere. You stop seeking validation from those who do not understand your path. Affirm with power, I know my purpose. My energy serves my highest calling. This clarity acts as a magnetic force, pulling you away from distractions and aligning you with people, opportunities, and environments that nourish your growth. Now let's confront one of the most insidious ways your energy is harvested in modern life. Constant digital stimulation. Every notification, every meaningless scroll through social media, every clickbait video is siphoning a small piece of your focus, your time, your life force. And while it may seem harmless in the moment, the cumulative effect is devastating. Reduced attention span, chronic fatigue, and a fractured sense of self. Shi Heng Yi reminds us that every moment of unconscious engagement is a moment of energetic theft. You must reclaim your attention as your most sacred resource. One of the most powerful tools you can implement immediately is a digital detox ritual. Designate specific times each day where you completely disconnect from all digital devices. No phone, no email, no social media. Use this time to reconnect with your breath, your body, your nature, your loved ones. Notice how your mind settles. Notice how your energy regenerates. Notice how your creativity returns. Affirm, I am in control of my attention. I choose where my energy flows. Another profound principle to internalize is the importance of community. While protecting your energy requires setting boundaries, it also requires finding a tribe, a community of individuals who uplift, inspire, and challenge you to grow. Humans are social beings, but your environment will either drain your energy or amplify it. Shi Heng Yi often says, you become like those you surround yourself with. If you are surrounded by people who live in fear, negativity, and distraction, their energy will pull you down. But if you surround yourself with people who are conscious, purposeful, and disciplined, their energy will elevate you. So be intentional. Seek out mentors, friends, communities that embody the qualities you wish to cultivate within yourself. These relationships will not harvest your energy. They will amplify it. Affirm, I attract and cultivate relationships that honor and support my energy. Let's also address the energetic hygiene of your physical environment. Your surroundings impact your energy more than you realize. Cluttered spaces create mental clutter. Chaotic environments breed internal chaos. Toxic environments poison your spirit. Take a moment to look around. Is your living space a sanctuary for your energy, or is it a battlefield where your energy is constantly under siege? Create spaces that support your peace, clean, organized, infused with elements of nature, light, and beauty. Your home, your workspace, your car, these are all energetic ecosystems. If they are neglected, your energy will suffer. If they are cared for, your energy will thrive. Affirm, I create, and maintain environments that nurture and protect my energy. Finally, let's address the most transcendent practice of all, serving others without losing yourself. True mastery of your energy comes when you can give generously to others, your love, your wisdom, your support, without becoming depleted. This is only possible when you give from a place of fullness, not obligation, from alignment, not sacrifice. Shi Heng Yi emphasizes that when your cup is full, it overflows naturally, effortlessly nourishing those around you. But if you give from an empty cup, you become resentful, exhausted, and spiritually bankrupt. Therefore, always prioritize filling your own cup first through the practices we've discussed. Meditation, breathwork, movement, boundaries, purpose, aligned relationships, and environmental hygiene. Only then can you serve others from a place of authentic strength. Affirm, I serve others from my overflow, not from my essence. This distinction is vital. It is the difference between being a beacon of light and being a burned-out matchstick. Understand this. The forces that seek to harvest your energy, whether systems, toxic individuals, or unconscious patterns, lose their power the moment you become conscious of your energy as sacred. From this day forward, you must live by this simple but profound principle. My energy is mine. It is sacred. It is powerful. I protect it. I cultivate it. I direct it with purpose. Whenever you feel drained, scattered, or manipulated, pause and ask yourself, am I giving my energy consciously, or is it being taken unconsciously? Is this choice aligned with my highest self, or is it feeding a system that does not serve me? These simple questions can instantly recalibrate your energetic boundaries. To conclude this journey, remember these final affirmations, spoken with certainty and belief. I am the master of my energy. I choose where my attention flows. I set boundaries that protect my peace. I cultivate daily practices that strengthen my mind, body, and spirit. I serve from a place of fullness and joy. I align my energy with my highest purpose. I am immune to the forces that seek to drain me. My energy is sacred, and I honor it every single day. This is your new reality. This is your new standard. This is the way of those who refuse to be victims of the world's unconscious systems, and instead choose to live as conscious, powerful creators of their own destiny. Your energy is your life. Guard it fiercely, cultivate it wisely, and direct it with unwavering purpose. If this message resonated with you, comment below the word power to affirm that you are now the master of your own energy. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. This is Mind's Eye. See you in the next one.